up? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name's Alita. If you're not, welcome back, and thanks for tuning in because I'm finally talking about my Twice concert. It was an unbelievable experience. Like, first of all, I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to go, but my physical therapist cleared me, my hip doctor cleared me, and so did my plastic surgeon. My neck doctor didn't know. But I was like, if I'm cleared by them, then he's just gonna clear me too, because it had been over a year. They just said I had to obviously wear my brace and use my cane. So that's what I did. I had a different pair of shoes. So yeah, I couldn't wear the boots, obviously. So yeah, because they were heels and they were like, no, because you need to use your brace and you need to walk with your cane. So I just got a different pair of shoes. It was just a regular, I don't know, pair of just shoes I grabbed from Burlington just because I was like, I'm not going to keep these forever. I'm going to give them away. So, I mean, they were comfortable though. So they were pink and they matched my outfit, which I like that a lot. So I had to wear those, and I did end up wearing that dress. Yeah, I posted it in the video with my mall haul, my surgery update. And I loved that dress better than I liked the other ones. And I didn't have to wear like a bra, so it held everything up. And it had shorts. So I was like, this is so cute. I love this. I wore fishnets with like little rhinestones on them. But yeah, it wasn't like the big fishnet leggings. It was like small, like really, really small. So it can keep the rhinestones on them. So yeah, I wore those just to cover up my scars on my legs because they hadn't fully healed yet. I was like about to be on week 5, the week that I went to the Twice concert. So week 5 was that Friday. I went to the Twice concert on Monday. So it was like literally the beginning of week 5. So I was like, ew, they still look ugly, but at least the tape had fell off. That's what I was worried about. I was like, I really hope the tape falls off before I go to this concert, or else I'm gonna rip it off. Okay, I wasn't gonna rip it off. That would have bothered the healing process, but yeah, they fell off. I was glad they did, but I still wore something on top of it just so, you know, it could just be protective so it won't be just out. I had a top that I got from Shein, and I wore it on top of it, which I thought was really cute. It had little bows and like little fishnets going through it. Well, I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so I got this top, and here's the little bows. It's so cute. I have not done this haul video yet, and I'm sorry. As soon as we got there, obviously the line was like stupid long. We got there at like 2:30. And as we're there, I was like, oh, okay, you know, it's not really a line. We walked around to the back. No, it was like, I was like, all these people. Like, then once we got up there, they were like, oh, open these doors. Everybody can come in. And we were just like, so we just stood in line for no reason. We could have just went through any door. Like, after the fact, it was just crazy because then after that, everybody just started flowing in super quick after that. And then they gave us our VIP stuff and you can buy at the store. So they had this. Like, I love this shirt. Well, sweatshirt. It's so cute. And they also had this bag that I was like, yeah, I need that too because it's so cute. And it's blue jean. I like that. My fiance. He got a black jacket because he was like, it was really cold in there. And so he was like, I'm going to be cold. I was like, you might as well just go ahead and grab this black jacket. It's cold outside. It's cold. Like, it was cold in there. So I wasn't cold though. I was fine. Like, I don't know why I wasn't cold. I guess just because I was up the whole time. Well, not the whole time. Well, most of the time. But like when they showed the little videos and clips and stuff, I sat down. So I had a little break in between, which was cool. He needed a jacket. So he was like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna have to buy a jacket. So he ended up buying a jacket, and I'm gonna show you guys it right now. So this is the jacket. It says Twice right there. And then it says on the back, like the tour dates, and yeah, Twice this is for, I think. Yeah, it says all that on the back. So I thought that was cool. He was like, you know, I actually kind of like that jacket. You don't have to take it anymore. I was like, you just say you didn't want to be caught wearing a Twice jacket. How dare you? And now you're saying, actually, I think I want to keep it. No. Anyway, so this was my bag that I carried. I don't know I think I made a short about it, but yeah, this is my bag. I got this from a K-pop event that we had here, And this one too. I ordered this pin online. These are my stickers from my Nyan album. And then I have this on the side, which this is not even twice, but I was like, it's K-pop. I support everybody in the K-pop world. So this is his song. And then obviously their photo card of all of them. I didn't use my fan, Stray Kids fan. I didn't use that because I didn't get hot. So I'll show you guys my freebies and I'll show you guys the stuff that I got from VIP. Because people, they were passing out like freebies as we were waiting in line. I got a lot. First, they passed me this. And this is the chant, which I thought was really cool. I was like, oh, okay. But somebody just gave this to me. They were like, here you go, you want a freebie? I was like, oh yeah, thanks. And then I also got this Dion bracelet, which I thought was really cute. Got this Twice bracelet. Super cute. And these are handmade by people who just passing stuff out. It says like, ooh, ah. It's so cute. I was like, dude, you guys are just passing out stuff? Like, just passing out free stuff. Like, you guys are so sweet. These two cards. And it says this is for in Chicago, Illinois on the back. And I also got this freebie too. Like, they made the photo card thing. This is from the Strategy album. But yeah, so cute. And it came with this. That's so funny because the Feels is playing right now. And then this one from their 10 album. And then it came with the cute little sticker. Here is stuff that I got from VIP. First, they give you a wristband. Do you have a wristband? They give you a wristband that says sound check on it. I got this too. This Twice VIP lanyard. I got this little Twice pin. Yeah, this is a mirror. Yeah, it's a mirror. Cute. And then I also got more stuff in here. So some stuff came in here, a little postcard. And then it comes with a sticker. And then it comes with a Twice This Is For ticket, which I think is really, really cute. Also got this little bag. I guess it's like a little cosmetic bag. Super cute. This is the bag it came into, by the way. Anyways, once they told us where to sit, they not sat them because they didn't sit, but they got the pit out of the way first, and then everybody else was able to go sit. So once everybody was down in the pit, we were able to go sit down too, and then they came out for sound check. So when they came out for sound check, I was like, am I dreaming? I was like, is that really them? It's weird because, you know, you always see them like on music video or like a YouTube video or even like a little short or like Instagram doing all these things, pictures, stuff like that. And then it's like, seeing them in person, it's like, so they're real? Like, it's just so weird. Anyway, so once they all came out, they only sang like 3 songs. And then after they were done singing their songs, I'd say like only 3 of them came over by where we were. So Jungyoung, Momo, and Chewy came over on our side for sound check, and then they went back to the middle. Everybody else kind of stayed in the middle just because that's where the majority of the people were at. Like, there wasn't really a lot of people in our section that came for sound check. It was just the girl that was next to me, her mom and her sister, and then it was me and my fiance. So we were the only ones in that row. And I was like, nobody else. I was looking around, I was like, where's everybody else in the crowd? I seen a few people across the way, but not really. I was like, so nobody came for sound check? While we were there and they were done singing, I was waving and I didn't know who was gonna wave because the other girl next to me, like, she was looking at the opposite side of the stage. Everybody else was looking at the opposite side of the stage. And I was waving, and as Chewy and Jungyoung were walking away, and Jungyoung saw me, and she bent down and she looked up and she was like, and I couldn't get it on camera because we can't record them during sound check, so it just looks like I'm a liar, but I'm not. Because my boyfriend, well, my fiance was like, he looked at her and then he looked at me And he was like, so that's my only witness. Believe me, don't believe me. I already told my side of the story. I'm not gonna lie. Once sound check was over, we walked out and I was like, what just happened? Where am I? Like, I was like in shock. And my fiance was like, are you okay? I was like, I think. He was like, that girl, he was like, what's her name? Starts with a J. Jen, she waved at you. She looked right at you and waved at you. I was like, I know, I think that's why I'm in shock. Once we went out, we got some food and got some water. And then we ended up just like walking around for a little bit. And then we went back in there for the concert and they showed like this cool little video that I'm gonna put in here right now. And then after that little cool video, that's when they showed their video of them like about to get ready to come out. And then once they like came out, I don't know what took over me. I just started screaming like crazy. They're right there. I'm just gonna put it in here. Yeah, and then after that, they obviously went into This Is For, and then they went into Options. They sang I Can't Stop Me, Moonlight Sunrise, because they sang a few songs before they had an outfit change. And then they went into Right Hand Girl, and then Gone. And I'm just remembering, oh, Mars. They sang Mars too. That was the second outfit change. So this is the second outfit change now. But yeah, oh my gosh, they sang all the songs that I knew, and the girl next to me knew too. And she was like, what's your favorite song? And I was like, oh, it's Feel Special. She was like, oh, I love that one too. My favorite one is, I think she said all of them or something like that. But she was so cute. I could tell she was like a little high schooler. She's like 16 or something like that. She was with her mom and her sister. And I just thought it was so fun seeing them all together. I was like, oh, that'd be so cool, you know, going to a Twice concert with my mom. But yeah, I was like, that's so cute. So anyways, and she was so nice. And I was like, if they sing Feel Special, I'm gonna cry. I don't know why, when they sang I Got You, I cried. I was like, why am I crying right now? Like, and it was just so random. I was like, I told myself I was gonna be okay, but I cried. And I was like, I don't know, I guess just their voices were just so pretty, and it was just so surreal that I was actually seeing them in real life. And I've literally loved them since like 2019. So the fact that I finally got a chance to see them in 2026 was kind of unreal. So yeah, I think I was just a little starstruck by them and by their voices, because I was like, they literally sound the same exact way as they do when they're in the studio. And their mics were on, baby, on. Like, usually people are just like, oh no, I think it's a lot of backtrack. But yeah, the backtrack was there too, but they were also singing. You can hear them. I think it's just because I was so close to, so I could hear them. The section we were in, like we were in section 10 something. But yeah, we were close, like really close. So that's why I was like, yeah, dude, it was a little overwhelming seeing them for the first time in my life, but I loved every single second of that concert. I had my little light stick and really cool. I was talking to the girl next to me the whole time. We were doing the little dances all together, like sitting down doing the little dances, singing all the lyrics. It was really cool. And I was like, why didn't I tell that girl that I had a YouTube channel? She would have been like, oh my gosh, yeah, I want to check it out. Why didn't I tell her? I don't know why. I think I was just so in awe at the fact that I was about to see Twice. I wasn't even worried about any of the other stuff. Then at the end for their encore songs, so they sang Alcohol Free, and then, oh, that was her favorite song, Alcohol Free. She said all of them, but then she said Alcohol Free was her favorite. They sang Alcohol Free, and then they sang Feel Special. And then that's when the girl looked at me and she was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, I just started bawling, like, oh my gosh, because I don't think anybody knows the backstory to that. So, and I tried to put it on here too. I don't know if anybody really understood what I was saying. So in 2021, I was auditioning for this K-pop audition, and they said, you know, do your best, try out, do any song you want. And I was like, you know, I think I'm gonna do Feel Special because that song speaks to me the most. And then there was a point in time where I was like conflicted on if I should do the song or not. So I was like, let me just watch the video, put my headphones on, look at the lyrics of what they're saying. So that's what I did. And as I'm literally reading the lyrics and looking at the music video, I just started bawling. I'm like literally on my lunch break outside, and I'm like, I'm bawling at the words that they're saying and everything. I don't know, I just felt it, because I was like, sometimes I don't feel like I'm pretty. And I felt like that a lot back then because of things, people, you know, life. So I just felt like that a lot, and I could relate to them. So I cried, and I was like, you know what? This is the song. So I literally practiced like day and night, and my mom helped me too. And then she was like, okay, what are you gonna do for this? And what are you gonna do for that? And how are you gonna dress up? And how are you gonna do this? And I was like, well, I'm gonna wear this, I'm gonna wear this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And then she was like, okay, wait, I need to put this background up in the garage so you won't see all your dad's tools and all the paint and stuff. She was like, we need to do this. And I was like, no, we don't. And then all of a sudden I was like, okay, fine, you're right. Yeah, we did. So yeah, she helped me with that. And then she watched me do it a couple times. And then she was like, Alita, it looks good. I just feel like you're overthinking. And then I was like, I don't know, man. And then like literally I was like, for the last video recording, I was like, this is the last one. I'm not gonna do this anymore. That's it. And then like literally that was it. And then my mom was like, yes, this is so good. You got confidence, like you're smiling, your energy's there. And I ended up getting the audition. Like I ended up getting the part. But I didn't like the song that they were dancing to. It was a song by 2 p.m. and it was like different parts that we had, but it just wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't what I expected. I thought it was gonna be a girl group instead of a guy group, which I don't mind guy group songs, but the moves are a little harder for me to do. I don't know. I try my best though, but I just feel like I do better with the girl group dances than the guy group dances. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to drop out. But I mean, I was like, thank you for the opportunity and thank you for choosing me, you know, like I was very thankful for that, but couldn't do it. But anyway, so that's why I cried during that song, because my mom helped me a lot with that song, and that song helped me a lot too. I had so much fun at the concert. I have no words for how it was. It was just like a moment in my life that I will remember forever, because I don't know when I'll be able to see Twice again. But I want to see them again. I got to see them as 9. I only seen 7 because Dion and Chaeyoung weren't there. So I was like, dang. I was like, so I'm only going to see 7. But even at 7, it still felt amazing. Like everybody's solo stages were on top. Like everybody's solo stages. And then they even sang Takedown, which I was surprised because I was like, Chaeyoung isn't here. They're still going to sing it. They still did. It was an experience. It was an experience that I did not think I was going to be able to do. Because I was like in October last year after my surgery on my hip and pelvis again. Then like after the surgery, the drop foot happened. I was like, oh gosh. So then after the drop foot, I was like, am I going to be able to make it to this concert? Because I'm not selling my tickets. I'm going, even if you guys say no. But yeah, so I'll put some more clips in here and then I'm going to skedaddle. I hope you guys enjoyed my video and enjoyed me talking about Twice and enjoyed me just, you know, sharing all the details about the concert, because yes, it was a moment that I will remember for the rest of my life. But anyways, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tune into the next one. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, and subscribe to me here because I guess I'm cool sometimes. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye. What's your ETA? Sorry, this is Twice.
have fun tonight.
네, 저희가 또 롤라팔로자 이후로 시카고 정말 오랜만에 왔어요.
It's been a while since we're in Chicago. Last time was Lollapalooza.
오늘 시카고의 공연 정말 재밌을 거니까 기대 많이 해주세요.
Today's Chicago concert is going to be so much fun. So please look forward to it.
오랜만에 시카고에 온 만큼 너무 기대가 되고요.
Just like it's been a minute since we're last in Chicago, I'm really looking forward to today.
재밌게.
Let's all together.
멤버들이 말했다시피 작년 롤라팔로자 이후로 오랜만에 시카고에 왔는데요.
As members said, we were lost here last year for Lollapalooza and we're back.
첫 때부터 시카고 원수들 소리 지르는 게 굉장히 컸어요.
I noticed it during sound check too, but Chicago ones, you guys scream so loudly for us.
앞으로 많이 곡들이 남았는데 남은 무대들이 너무 기대가 되니까 여러분들 응원 많이 해주세요.
So we have a lot of songs coming up and many stages left, so please cheer really loudly for us.
네, 시카고 원수 여러분들의 열기는 이미 어느 정도인지 알고 있지만 오늘은 그 열기 저희가 기대하고 있는 그 열기보다 더한 열기를 기대하도록 하겠습니다.
We already know how much passion, heat, and amazing energy Chicago Ones has, but please exceed our expectation and cheer even loudly for us.
This is Mina. 오늘도 여러분과 함께 재밌게 춤추고 노래하고 좋은 시간을 보낼 수 있으면 좋겠습니다.
I hope we get to spend a lot of good time together by dancing and singing together.
춤추고 노래하고 좀 노래할 준비는 되어 있나요?
Everyone, are you ready to dance and sing?
여러분들이 즐길 수 있을 만한 무대가 많이 있을 테니 같이 즐겨주세요.
There are a lot of stages that you can have fun with us, so please enjoy them fully.
네, 그러면 바로 다음 무대로 한번 넘어가 볼까요, 여러분?
Should we move right on to the next stage?
이번 투어에서는 저희가 먼저 This is for once라고 할 때 여러분들이 This is for twice라고 대답해 주시면 다음 무대로 넘어갈 수 있습니다.
During this tour, when we say this is for once first, please say this is for twice, and we'll move on to the next stage.
Are you guys ready?
하나, 둘, 셋. This is for once.
This is for twice! Let's sing together!
Bye.